Welcome, gentlemen.
I think he's more...
What transpired last week is a fun adventure. Who wants to recap some of it, and we'll pick up from there.
Cookie almost killed us all.
Yes.
Oh, yes, now I remember. Restrained. Oh.
That really,
Jeez.
should happen more often with Cookie.
Oh,
That's part of his character. Cookie almost killed
You know, I want to rescind this whole long rest idea because if Cookie's out of mana points, stuff like that doesn't happen.
This is true. We can just keep fighting and Cookie won't kill us.
Yes, but they will kill us.
Not if you don't hold us still for us to beat us down.
Now, technically, they were held still too, but, they had gaze attacks that,
The moral of the story is make sure you have ranged attacks.
Yeah, and that the enemy doesn't, but we can't fix that, can we? Because the enemy had ranged gaze attacks that were doing necrotic damage to us, and Cookie freaked out! Sorry about that.
That's alright.
Even though I had the Robe of Eyelids, which was the first time I'd actually used for something.
I forgot you had that. I don't even remember what it does.
Advantage on saves against gaze effects.
Anyway, what happened last week is we continued exploring the... I know that you just told me what the name was of this, but I don't remember.
Alright, pulling up the journal.
Hey,
Look, another entry.
It is called
I lost.
La Dungeon.
We're in the dungeon! And,
Scream
we
if you need
continued taking
anything.
rights. We continued taking rights. We found a room with acid vats, but nothing else in it. And then we found a room with corpses, two, vampire leech things. And then we decided to try and take a long rest, in which we were almost ambushed by a bunch of creatures with just a single eye that
Balls with legs.
Eyes with legs. Eyeballs with legs, yes.
that Cookie panicked and his wild surge went off, and it made the combat quite interesting. And now we're trying to decide whether we want to take a short rest or we want to try and bail out for a long rest.
We got attacked by
Or
bacon
die
and eggs.
trying.
Doesn't it like
That's
the
always a good
third
option.
thing we fought in here?
We had several of those things, and then... Yeah, third or fourth.
Yeah.
Because if you count the Almo and the skeletons as one,
And I believe I'd given you all the XP that you guys had gotten so far, right?
You did, yeah.
I think I have on my sheet that we're at 8675. Don't quote me on it. It's close enough.
Cleox says 8675. Quote him on it.
So, you gave us the XP from last night?
I thought I did. I was pretty sure I put it in chat to ensure everyone could keep up.
Oh,
Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
loot that we haven't even gone over at all.
I've not seen that.
I saw the loot, but we've not done anything with it.
Well,
I assume
My-
it's just in Yolovin's bag of holding at this point.
my
I wanna-
XP is at 8750.
Cleox? He just quoted you on it. What are you going to do about it?
He says that we're at 8750. That's great, because that's a higher number than I have.
How much is it off by what you had? I don't remember the exact numbers you said.
Oh my gosh, are both those numbers right?
Mm-hmm. Don't know. Did you add the 6 and the 4 from last time?
Oh.
So the number that Cookie gave is 75 higher than I thought we should be.
Well, you're both
Okay.
probably wrong then. It was...
I think I know what happened.
You got 1050 last time.
Yeah, I added that. But I don't
Cookie?
keep...
I
So
know what happened,
You
Mark.
might be right then, Mark.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, when we hit level mark, did you go back to 6,500 even, or did you stay at something above 6,500?
I stayed at something above 6,500.
Uh-huh, that's what I thought.
You reset your XP?
I reset my XP to 6,500. And so I have 8,300 written down, which is what it would be for those who got reset. Otherwise, I'm probably with him, but I thought the whole point of it was to get at the same point together, so I just reset my XP as well.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's 75 points off. It's not that much.
That's 375 off, but
I thought you said 75. I didn't hear the 3.
What are we at? Because I got completely lost.
okay.
I mean, I can set my experience down to 8,300. I mean,
You're at 8,300, Saradin.
I was just leave my character sheet as is at 8675 until told
Sounds good.
otherwise.
We can just bump everyone to that. It makes the most sense.
All right, 8675. Mark,
Okay.
congratulations, Mark.
I gave everyone 375.
I don't think anyone missed a session. And there's a few times we've done some things that I wasn't sure what to give points for, so... Or how much
Yeah,
points to give.
that's fair.
Just tell me when when I can have a mechanical servant. Another 5,000
At
XP
level
away.
6.
I know. I don't get my
Man.
second attack till level 6.
So you're like a bard in that. You get a second attack? Nice.
I mean, I get to do my attack, and the mechanical servant gets to do theirs.
So, kind of 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Ranger Beastmaster if
Yeah.
he could have them attack without expending
It's
one of
got
his.
weird scaling mechanics because it's still playtesting. there's a reason why they still call it playtesting. It's not like a 3rd revision.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a cool class.
It is very cool. I'm enjoying it. There's just the occasional encounters where you have to go ask questions and beg for adjustments.
Yeah. And, you know, that's fine.
Yeah.
So, are we going to head back for a long rest, or are we going to stay and press onward?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to try to head back for a long rest.
Which way are
Yes,
you going
we're
to
gonna
head?
stay and press onward.
Cookie is terrified, and I think this is not good. I am out of mana, and resting doesn't seem to do anything around here.
It does something. It just, you know, you can't get adventure at that point.
Cookie, calm down. They're all dead. And we're still alive.
I mean,
Yes,
we're being attacked by undead.
yes, we are. Very good. Let's get out of here. Maybe get a night's sleep.
But I do agree that, you know, I could certainly use at least a short rest again.
Burn a few hit die.
Which route did you want to take out then?
To be fair, for our characters, we don't know that this path that I'm pinging actually goes back
Yeah.
to a way that we've been. So I would say that we since we know that we've been just straight up taking rights, we just keep going down this path, always taking a left instead.
Okay.
It's a long way back. Oh, but we did see, yeah, we did see the way back to the front door, so.
Yeah. Anyway, Cleoc has no objections with trying to make
Okay.
it back to the ship so he could rest in better safety.
You make it back to the entrance. And there before you is your ship.
Rude.
What do you mean, rude?
That pause.
There before you could have been a whole number of different things.
I spent some time relaxing by making some food and,
Give me just a moment.
uh-huh.
Don't forget the lions and tigers. They'll disappear at dawn, but until then.
Until then, they gotta be fed and pampered, because they
Yep.
were really nice
They're
kitties.
very good.
Or we can take care of him like the axe beak.
No,
No.
they
That's
don't cause trouble. Cats are relatively harmless.
Man, you've got the axe beak in your tricks bag. Man.
That's not good. Not good at all.
It is if we're in a dungeon.
Yes.
Go kill things. This is a great thing.
I'm trying to find something that's there, but for some reason the internets are being laggy.
That's alright.
Huh.
I think Ryan's crashing all of the internets here.
It's okay, there's something between.
Well, time to take the week off, Kappa. Just kidding.
Loaded partially now. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Doo-doo-doo. Hi, Cookie. Do we have any coconuts in our food stores?
Coconuts? Why would I have... Oh, I know what you mean, but...
Cookie's never gonna put coconuts in the food
No.
store.
No, we don't have coconuts.
Okay.
Although they would make a lot of sense on a ship,
Yeah.
conventionally speaking. Sea turtles do as well.
Yep. Stew in a shell.
Water in a shell, too.
Yep. In a bowl. Multi-purpose.
All right, let me do a quick calculation here. Excellent.
How many? Regenerating undead for future attacks.
No, I'm just trying to get images.
Could always ask our necromancer friend on the ship for advice.
I'm trying to get some images pulled up so I can show you what you guys see instead of trying to botch the description.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, there's some other things there. Well, apparently they like messing up being able to load the page with it.
Erg.
Alright, well, that's annoying. I apologize, gentlemen. So I'm gonna have to describe it because they're not letting me copy the link at all. You see a three-legged insectoid creature with arms and a long neck. You see a handful of these, as well as another creature. Let me see if it'll let me at least copy this one.
On our ship.
No, blocking the ship. And you see the ship is under some sort of stasis field.
Oh, wonderful.
Our ship is under a stasis field.
I'm not even
Maybe.
sure Cleoc knows what that is.
I will
It-
describe it to you in just a moment. I use stasis field as a term for players.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to rename this to the exit of Nope.
You see that creature with some other smaller insectoid creatures in a bluish hue bubble around the ship, and you see the people on the ship are frozen and not moving. I need to go take care of one quick thing, and we'll continue. Plot your plan of what you want
What
to do.
the?
Obviously we need to free the ship because no matter what what happens, that's bad. And also, that thing is pretty terrifying.
Oh. Oh, great.
I'm glad we found out about this now instead of after it got lost.
Come out carrying a
Or
artifact.
this could be like every RPG I've ever played, and it's just like, this would have happened no matter what time we just came out. Things don't get worse. The end of the world is imminent, but we can go, spend the next year in game doing side quests.
You
We
know-
could have been more exhausted having finished the dungeon.
We didn't take a mission and like a whole city died, so
I
I don't know about this whole not happening.
I don't know. Out of character. It's a city I've never been to, so why do I care? They blow up in RPGs all the time anyway. Okay, maybe not.
I'm not going to talk about what I do in Divinity. When you're done with the city and you're never coming back.
Let's just say I never had it in me to take full advantage of the possibilities in Fable.
Now,
You can pretty much own all property, but that means you have to kill everybody too.
Oh.
What is that? Oh. That's what that is.
Do you recognize this insectoid?
I do.
I think I do too, and it scares me.
We're gonna have fun.
you recognize them in character? Is this something you can
Oh,
share with your
heck
teammates?
no. Heck no, I'm not sharing anything. Not even looking up its character stats. I was just curious what it might be called.
that's also not necessarily what we're fighting.
Well, yeah, and by the way, magic stasis fields, completely not in my wheelhouse.
Well, it's not necessarily by them. It could be by our shipmates trying to repel them. Because they're pretty
Shipmates are
powerful.
frozen.
What?
They appear to be frozen in time.
But they may have done that themselves.
Yeah, you never know what our crew are capable of.
Yep.
I don't know what Cleoc intends to suggest, but it's going to be a surprise to everyone. Okay, not really.
10, 30, or 100.
For what?
It's a surprise to everyone.
It's a secret
30.
to everybody.
Secret, sorry.
30.
Secret.
I would happily take 30 rupees. That surely converts over to like 30 platinum, right? Anyway, Cleoc is going to suggest that instead of rushing in, that we take a moment and observe. If the ship
Okay.
does not appear to be in imminent danger of being destroyed, then it would certainly be beneficial for us to not rush in and try and figure out who's doing what where.
Huh.
Like, are they trying to figure out whether the perceived enemies are trying to break through the stasis, or are they? Does it look like they're maintaining the stasis? Does it look like they're trying to steal from the ship? Does it look like they're trying to destroy it? Are they just sitting there and trying to suck the brain out of the captain? Or freaking squid heads. Are these bounty hunters going after the captain? We don't know yet. But the fact the ship's not destroyed but in stasis is...
Interesting. Intriguing.
Yes. At least get a little bit more information. Is there signs of a battle? Is there... Now, if it looks like they're going to destroy the ship, then absolutely let's rush in with impunity and die horribly and re-roll new characters. But
You know, there was an interesting, since Nate's not here, I'll tell you about a book that I grew up reading. You know, this book was written in the 1920s, okay? And it had an adventure where they, traveled to the fourth dimension, and half of their party basically got caught by the enemy and put in stasis fields, time stasis. The other half of the party had an adventure. Then they came back, rescued everybody, and left.
okay.
I'll just be laughing if it's pretty much the same story here.
Yeah. Huh. Oh, did you see what Sarah didn't put in chat? His wormhole.
Yeah.
No one even noticed.
If you do time travel right, the only person who knows is the quest giver. And he'll say something like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah. All this time, that guy that likes to sleep in prison.
Right. So, you're surveying. The entrance, do you remember where it was positioned?
Up.
Like on our
Yes,
map
but once
here.
you go up, where is it positioned? Like above ground?
No, we've been down here for weeks.
Well, 2 weeks ago, you were told where it was as players. And that's the first week you're down here. But it was located in the side of a mountain.
Ah,
So there's kind of a little cave entrance and then down. So are you like going out in front, or where exactly are you positioning yourselves to look?
A stealthy position.
It's hard to picture. It's in your head, and you've described it, but it's not really in our heads.
yeah. I'm just gonna roll a stealth check as we exit this tunnel.
As will Cleoc. Roll
18.
stealth. Basically, I want to try and locate a better vantage point, but also try to be out of sight if possible. Hidden, kind of in the shadows, stuff like that.
Yep.
Let me see if I can pull a picture up for you here. Give you a better idea.
And Cleoc's stealth is 19, if that matters.
I'm 18 right behind him.
So, in that picture, down where the, what is it, the little stand is about where the ship is. And there's kind of a little path that leads up to the cave that you're in. The creatures that you see are about, 20 feet from the ship, outside the bubble, and wandering upwards of 40 feet away from the ship, kind of a 20-foot band around the ship. And then you guys are about an additional 100 feet to the cave entrance, and then you guys are inside the cave. There's 60 feet inside the cave before you get the section leading down.
Okay, so we're 160 feet from the closest enemy that's around our ship, and they're 20 feet away from the ship?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we have 60 feet of cave cover, to which two of us are stealthed up in. As the others come up, we tell them to keep it quiet.
Did we take one of the skiffs down, or I might have missed this detail, but is the ship
thought
just
you guys-
kind of landed on the mountainside, or is it?
Yeah, it's landed on the
Yeah.
side there.
Okay.
Still trying to get the other creature. So just let me know what you guys are planning, what you want to do.
Cookie is going, since, well, do you want us, hey, do you want us to all go with you to have a better vantage point in case we get jumped, or do you want to try to stealth it out? Because I'm not so stealthy.
They stealth it out.
in full plate?
Alright, never mind. I don't suppose you know a spell of Be Quiet, Hippo.
So
It's called
Cleop wouldn't
silence.
mind trying to find a vantage point because, he's a monk and can go fast. But he would like a little bit of healing before he does it, if that's the case.
Well, after the creatures, you spend an additional little bit of time and you get the short rest done. So that was...
Oh, we got a short rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the
Oh,
creatures, while you're
gotcha.
deliberating, there was a short rest. So the creatures interrupted, but then while everyone was deliberating around, that would be the completion of the short rest.
Oh. Well done. I'm going to spend some hit dice. And spend half on hit dice.
Yes.
So Cookie said we could restore necro damage on short rest, but
It's just a damage type like fire or radiant.
okay.
We're not in Pathfinder, I don't think.
I thought even in 5e it lowered max hit points.
Necrotic
Many
doesn't,
effects that
but
do
many-
necrotic also do.
Yes.
You
So,
can tell that this particular one wouldn't be that way because it was saved for
so Sarah, then you're a native of these places. Do you have any idea what these creatures are?
I have no idea.
roll a knowledge check.
Sweet! Found one.
$18.
That looks.
What did you get?
17.
You would know the smaller creatures are referred to as Nyogi, and they tend to affiliate strongly with the flesh dealers. So yeah, that is what you would know about them.
Immediately share with my teammates.
Well then, it sounds like our captain's
We saw
bounty is
that
really
Nyogi
cut.
before. Or we saw a Nyogi at our last encounter. Sorry, I cut you off. Keep going.
So it seems like our captain's bounty has finally caught up with them.
Rescue time!
Now, how about we make a deal with them though? We get to keep the ship. I mean,
Yonaman!
I'm kidding. Jeez. Thanks so much.
I may have to report you to the church.
Those army people are.
Is it bad that I take statements that I consider sarcasm as always out of character?
Probably.
Of a gypsy mountain dwarf? No.
I cannot imagine a dwarf selling out his teammate. Thing about dwarves, you know.
That's why it's sarcasm.
So what's plan, gentleman?
Alright, so
They don't
How
seem
many
to
are
have
there?
noticed. They don't seem to have noticed Donovan or Kleok yet, since they're the only two up there peeking down. There is... Let me look. How many? Give me a moment.
I suppose I should actually open up my notepad of notes, potentially.
The Department of Redundancy.
My notepad of notes. While we're waiting, I asked Saradin, since he seemed to have a pretty good idea what these creatures are, at least one of them, if he knew anything about the combat capabilities.
You asked who about it?
Saradin.
Certain knows that they tend to be slavers, and they're very unpleasant creatures. Like, they have no qualms about life. They speak Undercommon in deep speech, so they actually communicate with the...
Hell
Hmm?
creatures. With fiends.
And this is the Miyogi, right?
No.
This is the Miyogi.
Yes, the Nyogi is labeled as Nyogi, and that would be the spider creatures.
We can't get the... We can't see the labels on the cards.
Yeah.
Right, forgot about that, sorry.
It's alright.
I don't know
There's
why.
an invisible label.
Because there's the same label that I use on all the characters. Do you see names on the
Yeah,
characters?
yeah, which is
Yep.
weird.
Lovely.
It's
So mousing over the card, it's just nothing. Oh, if I flip
No,
it
I
over,
get
I
you.
can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So if I
funny.
flip it over, I can see Nyogi, but if I...
Alright, well, hey, there you go.
Interesting. I wonder if it's assigned to a particular side.
For me, it's not.
No. Interesting. Moving on.
So there is one of the large creatures, which he is large, and there is 5 of the smaller creatures.
One Yogi and 5 smaller.
No, the
No,
Nyogi are the
Nyogi
small.
are the smaller ones.
Oh. Interesting.
The cards are not proper sizes.
Is it apparent from our vantage point what is actually keeping the ship in a stasis field?
Nope. You don't see anything necessarily like directing power to it or anything that you can identify. You just see that there is a form around the ship, and you can see the people in the ship moving. Not moving, but like they're in the pose that they were moving quickly. Like they saw something and then aren't moving.
Oh man, we need to
Like
have
mid-run.
your we need to have your grenade bombs, and we need a Kleok to just drop them out of the sky.
Dive bomb. Ah.
Pilot the Bombardier. Pilot the Bombardier.
Next time, stock the ship with coconuts.
Bomb runs would be amazing.
Shh, keep it quiet.
Was that in character, Cookie?
Yes.
Oh, no. Oh.
All right, guys. Can anyone attack from this distance?
Yes, I can.
Yep.
You can, Kleok?
Got a longbow.
All right. Well, I favor the definition that the bigger target is the tougher target. Although I suspect that the bigger target is Grunt, and the little guys are what's responsible for making that field happen. So Take a
We'll
target
leave
and
the
make him
names on
mad?
there. I'm just moving it to make it simpler, if you guys are wondering.
My
Jonathan,
intuition
can
is
you
that
hit
the
him?
bigger guy is the one that's most likely keeping the shield up. But
Okay. Yonovan,
And-
what range can you shoot at?
Normal's 150, max is 500.
So you can hit them. Why
Yeah.
don't you get to within 150 and
Yep.
I think that's the same for longbow, but I need to
It
double
is.
check.
it's exactly the same.
Well,
So
mine
you
was
both could
150,
attack from
600,
within the
but-
cave.
Yeah. Oh gosh, it's gonna be freaking loud.
Well, we're gonna start this, and they'll have a few rounds to find us, and you can keep shooting while they come.
It's gonna echo. Cover your ears.
I mean, it's going to be. So our biggest question is: do we want to try and fight at the mouth of the cave, or do we want to be in a little bit more open spots and try and pull them into the cave?
How
Or
thick
it might
is-
actually depend on what they decide to do.
How thick is the channel at the cave mouth that we've been going through?
The cave itself is a good 40 feet
Yeah.
cylinder.
We would have to lead them all the way into the dungeon in order to restrict the hall any. I'd say we just fight here.
Yep.
We can get to the mouth if you need to prevent the echo, if you think that's a better idea.
That thunder cannon is going to be loud enough that it might make sense for me to move a little bit off from Yonovan.
I don't know. At the same time, the thundering echo might be a bit intimidating if the whole cave is making the sound. But I'd encourage you to cover your ears when I go to fire.
All right,
it will
we'll cover
reverberate
our ears.
nicely.
It might cause a collapse.
Oh, come on. It's not that loud. Take.
It's called a thunder cannon.
All right, Yonovan. Well, what's the well? I guess
half the
Rio's not
damage
going to be
thunder force
participating in
damage.
combat with us, so
I got a longbow too, actually.
Sheridan has a longbow.
If you guys want to go combat, let's go ahead and roll initiative and get everyone on the order.
All right, let's roll.
Woohoo! I got a decent one. 7.
Wah, wah.
Wow.
I got one.
I'm not last anymore.
And yes, you do get a surprise turn.
All right.
Huh.
So Yonovan is at a 17.
17. Yep.
Sheridan rolled a nat 1, and I think his dex is +2, so that's a 3.
7 for Nurasil.
Ursula 7.
Cookie is at 6,
Cookie is at 6.
along with Tiger.
There.
We'll just leave the pets on your initiative to make it simpler for everyone.
Sounds good.
I'm in favor of simplicity at times.
Rio
Yeah.
is not here.
Darn
So-
shame too. He could be
Uh,
sniping.
The Yogi are something, and then the
9.
question mark are
9 for the Niyogi. And the other guy, so all of them are 9.
I don't know what the other guy is, so he's question mark on the initiative.
Big guy. He's big guy.
I have only rarely encountered his kind.
All right, Yonovan, what are we shooting at? And Sheridan, since you have a longbow.
I'm shooting at the big guy.
All right. You want to count us down, Yonovan? We'll all fire at the same time.
Sure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Inconvenient because you're going first in our surprise round.
And I rolled a nat 1. That's just rude.
Cadavan's coughing. It's like, I wasn't supposed to happen.
Alright, Cleoc fires 2 shots at the big guy.
Don't mix the powders.
Does a 17 hit?
Nope. Your arrow hits him, but just kind of bounces off the shell.
How does a 25 do?
25 hits.
What missed?
The 17 missed.
Oh no.
Alright, my arrow does 12 damage. And now Saradin can fire his bow. Twice!
Fire twice at the big guy. The first one misses. Second one, I got a nat 20
Nice.
and rolled an 8 on the damage.
8 total?
So you roll 2. That seems really low for a crit.
Yeah, that's why I asked. 8 total? Question mark.
No, that's the base on the die.
Okay.
You rolled 2 dice.
Yeah, because I get 2 attacks, right?
So
No.
okay,
A crit.
okay, you rolled a nat 20, so that is a critical hit. That means for that particular attack, you roll double the damage dice. So your longbow should be a D8, right? So instead of rolling 1d8, you roll 2d8 because you crit.
And then you add
Oh,
your
okay. I thought you
modifiers.
rolled the d8 once and then doubled whatever it was.
That kind of works, but you're supposed to roll 2d8.
Well,
And then-
yeah, that's fine. I'll go ahead and roll the other one then. Let's see what I put my d8.
So I think your dex is 14, so you would be 2d8 plus 2 for
In
damage.
that case, that's 14 damage. Because I rolled a
Nice.
4 for the second time. The other attack didn't hit. It was only a combined 4.
Okay. Well, that was a good hit, so... And that would be the surprise round, I take it?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm assuming no one else can do
Donovan, you're
anything.
up again. And Cleoc, you as well.
Only blue or purple, not both. Really? I rolled a 5 that time, which is a 10. That doesn't hit either.
Certainly not the big guy.
Yep. So nope, not hitting the big guy. My lion is gonna follow the tiger whenever Cookie tells the tiger to do something, and I'll just have the 2 cats attack together.
Okay.
Cleoc misses with both shots
Wow.
because I rolled a 10 and an 8 on die, and the 10
Right.
missed last time. And I would like to duck back inside the cave or try and get at least a little bit of cover. In
Yeah, you
case
guys
of...
would be in the cave. If you want to be behind this section of the wall, you could basically hide behind that. Just let me know.
If you loaded up a map, I don't see it.
Yeah, I couldn't find one that would work. I wasn't finding any that were actually valid, so if you want to hide behind something, just tell me and I'll pull something out to represent hiding behind part of the cave.
We don't have to get, super fancy, but I don't want to be just standing
There
out
you
in the
go.
open.
That's
It's
part
like,
of a
it's
cave.
like, hi! Cool.
We'll have those be the cave entrance, and then if you want to hide behind a section of cave, we can just
Oh.
pop a bunch of those out.
By the way, did Nurso use any of his healing before battle? No, never mind. We took a short rest. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
Exactly. You're good.
Yeah.
No one asked me to after we confirm the short rest.
Right.
Yeah.
Basically, since it's a natural cave section, those are kind of the bumps in the wall that you can hide behind.
Cool.
All right. So, you both done, so that would be their turn.
Nothing over here.
They all move up 30 feet. He puts his head into the ground and disappears under the ground.
Oh no.
No. This look used dick.
All the others disappeared, or don't disappear, but they scurry forward. Double move.
Oh, wonderful.
Nursil is up. Guys, what do you want me to do? Creepy spiders.
Can you detect a burrowing monster?
Not as far as I know. I can try.
I actually don't know what all you can do other than heal and shoot things of light.
I think surviving might be the order of the day. If we just heal us when we get hurt would probably be the best
Okay.
use of your abilities.
All right. I will move over there then, and ready to hit one if they move within the cave, so they're within range. So next would be Cookie and Saradin.
We're better off delaying, so I'm going to hold and tell the tiger to attack one of those creatures if it comes in range, or if that something's underground. I guess what I'm going to try to do is listen to the ground.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
What's that? 17.
Okay.
Hmm.
Saradin?
You're still muted, Saradin.
I'm get ready to file as soon as one of them peeks their heads up.
Well, you can see 5 of the Niyogi still. It's just the big guy you can't see.
Then I aim at the closest one, and I
away.
fire twice.
Fire away.
And it looks like the die love me today. On force attack for 9 damage. And that Trinity for second attack for 14 damage.
What was your 2-hit for the first die?
What was that?
What was your 2-hit on the first dice? Because I didn't hear it.
9.
A 9 does miss.
That was a
8
damage.
plus, yeah, 8 plus 1, sorry.
But what did you roll on your D20 to hit? Because I didn't hear that.
18.
18 hits, yes.
Okay.
Little guys. 18 does hit the little guys, so those would both hit for what total damage?
D3. In both attacks.
I heard D3, but that doesn't sound right.
He said 23.
23. Thank you. Cool. All right. That's Ceridan, so we're back to Yanovan and Kleok.
Oh boy. I'm gonna hit that one with the 23 on it. Since I don't know where the other one is.
Shoot them.
Or maybe I'll hit him. Maybe I won't.
Yay!
21
That
to
hit.
hit. Alright.
Please.
So, 7 damage and then 3 more force damage.
What'd you get total? 7 and
10. Just 10 points of damage.
10 total? Okay.
Yeah, but some of it's magical, some's not, so. Right. If it doesn't matter if these creatures, I'll just give you combined and roll it all together.
Let's see. I don't think they have anything versus that. Yeah, no, there's nothing on that.
Alright.
I'm going to make the assumption a 10 does not hit.
No, it does not.
Well, I rolled a 3 on die on both of my attacks, so
Wow.
yeah. As the ringing in my ears is apparently worse than I thought.
Look at me, I told you when I was going to fire.
It's kind of hard to hold my talons up to my ears when I'm trying to shoot my bow at the same time.
All right, so that was them. So it's their turn now. Cookie, you feel the ground below you move. All right, and Yanovan, I need a DC 14 Wisdom save. I think it should actually be a Charisma save, but they say a Wisdom save, so I'm going to leave it at that for now.
You said 14?
And yeah,
12 on the die plus 2 mod.
you just made it.
What effect happened?
The Nyogi there in front of him looks at him as makes some noises. Yanovan, you feel it trying to make you feel more calm, and you shrug it off.
Get out of my head!
Twitch is like, that's their turn. So, Nuristil's up. Oh, his would have triggered, so let me roll that and see if they...
Nice nat 1.
As it's doing that to Yanovan, as it's doing that to you, you see a bolt of light hit it. To which I will do that again. Oh, no, that one's dead.
Ah, Norrisil becoming an adventurer, death-dealing adventurer before our own eyes.
It's just spreading the light. Some can't handle it.
It's very important. These foes are extremely dangerous.
I am protecting my friends. Third interrupt.
Did you say Cookie's up?
Yes, and you're the one who felt something under the ground.
Rising up beneath you.
Cookie grabs a furry thing out of the bag of tricks and throws it, and out pops a baboon.
Wow.
And I was like, go fight those things.
The enemy's weak! Go, baboon! Mon!
And I'm going to go over, run behind Cleok.
Control your baboon and your kitties.
Uh-huh. And we've got
Tiger, lion, and baboon.
Oh my.
So Tiger and Lion can probably pounce, and Lion has pack tactics, I believe, so that's advantage.
all right. Attempt to pounce. Let's see. The strike is at +5. 16 hits.
16 does hit a Neogi.
Good thing the lion has advantage. Cause
Why does he have advantage?
Pack tactics,
Ah,
I believe.
that's cool.
is he +5? Doesn't 11 hit a Neogi?
And 11 does not.
Okay. The baboon.
I believe Pounce also asked the Miyogi to make a strength save?
Yeah, DC 13 strength save. Hey, baboon's got pack
He
tactics.
failed.
Nice, he's knocked down.
And Lion gets to make an extra attack with his bite.
No, Tiger does. Sorry, it's fine. With advantage, because he's down. 12. Does 12 hit?
Nope.
Wait, you're right. Lion does. I'm sorry. Does 12 hit? I didn't
Nope.
hear. Okay.
12 missiles.
So
They seem to be fairly agile.
well, the
They're calling
baboon
down.
And have an
gets
exoskeleton.
the strike for 16
16
he's not gonna
damage
do
or
it.
16 to hit?
to hit.
That
He hit.
hits.
Okay. So I get. Baboon doesn't do much.
Yeah.
Baboon is a CR0 creature.
Give me a 8. 4. Oh, I'm sorry. That was yours thingy. It's hard to run 4 characters. Sorry. +3 -1.
Wasn't expecting to get another one out.
7 damage.
Okay.
It just made sense for the cats to attack together.
Mm-hmm. I'm done.
Sheridan.
My first attack missed for the 5, and I just got my third nat 20.
I need your dice.
So there's one thing to keep in mind, Sheridan. This guy
Wow.
got knocked prone. So this guy has You have disadvantage on attacks if you're trying to shoot a bow at him. You'd have to shoot one of the others to not have disadvantage.
If he's doing a bow, yeah, he should pick one of the others.
Well, you can't see him while I'm hovering, can you? The one next to Yonovan.
Okay. I can see.
So
Your
this
hand.
one, the one I'm pinging.
Oh, no, that was... Well, yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
Okay. What's your damage?
16.
Okay. Anything else? Or just one hit?
But just the one hit.
Okay. Then Yonovan and Kleok are up once more.
I'm gonna shoot at the one in front of me, step out and shoot and step back. Brr. And of course I'm gonna miss again. The 9.
Man.
And I'm gonna step back and hide behind the
Wow.
next pillar so as it advances.
Yeah.
Kleok sees he's having problems hitting with his bow, so he's going to move up next to this guy who's prone, if I recall correctly.
Beat his face in!
If I recall correctly, I get advantage on prone creatures if I'm next to them when they're making melee attacks. So I'm going to use my sword and try and slice this guy open. How does a 27 do?
Yup. Give him a few more.
For 15 damage. The second attack using the sword. How does a 18 do?
18 hits.
And that is for 10 damage. Oh, he's dead. Well then.
Murdering monk.
You
I'm going to
stab
run
him,
back behind this
then
pillar now
stab him.
because I can't just pull out a bow and shoot that guy or anything like that.
So yeah, that one's dead. You stab him, he's like, and you stab him again, he just goes limp. The insectoid.
I like your zoo! As I say to Cookie as I walk back next to him.
Okay.
There's something coming, guys. There's something coming underground.
That's also
There it
why I
is.
keep moving.
Something showed up behind you. Kleok, I need a wisdom save. Yonovan, I need a wisdom save. And
Bollocks.
Cerdin, I will need a wisdom save.
Kleok passes
I'm feeling rather sleepy.
with a nat 20.
Nice.
Sordon only got 9.
I got a nat 22.
Nice.
Saridan's
Yeah.
about to have a bad day.
It was one of those that I was just like, ah, not again, because it was on a 2, and then it finished rolling. Oh.
Okay, Cerdin, I need a charisma save from you.
Ow.
Your choice of words,
Eight.
Yonovan.
What?
Not
All right.
again.
Not again. Not again.
We would understand more about the nature of the universe if we understood why the vase said, not again.
Oh, wait, I know that. That is, right?
Yes.
I just saw that movie a couple days ago.
Yes.
What's your AC, Cerdin?
18.
Lovely. You take 32 damage.
Oh.
Ow, indeed.
What's still, little buddy? I could use some help.
Oh, what happened to you?
Well, he failed a wisdom and then a charisma save, and then he probably got punched 3 times in the back.
Yeah. So this thing comes up and just nips and bites at him. Like, mauls him with 2 claws and its mandibles. And the Nyogi comes up, and Yanovan, you and Kleok resisted the effect, but Ceridan, unfortunately. Ceridan, you're now confused as well as mind-controlled.
Oh, bother.
That's actually good. Because if he was mind controlled and not confused, he could be used against us.
So, Ceridan actually doesn't say anything about, ooh, that helps, I need healing. He actually just goes,
Seems
Okay.
normal to me.
So silly question. So confusion and mind control, are those broken by damage, or did these kind of happen at the same time?
We don't know.
The mind-controlled happened right after the other one.
Ah,
So
That's
it's basically
fair.
like one right after the other at the same time.
So we don't really know what's going on with Ceridan.
No.
But it doesn't look
other than
good.
the drool coming out of his mouth.
Correct.
Seems normal to
we-
me.
Did we see...
Well, you do
Does
know...
it look to be an eye effect of some kind that's causing this to happen? Like they're looking at him and that's, or are they casting spells or just being
You think the
around?
one that the big beastie did was something to do with the eyes, because as Ceridan looked him in the eyes, he started drooling. The other
Okay.
one, no.
Huh.
And that is their turn. So, guys, what do you want me to do? There's a big one, and
Heal
there's
Ceridan.
little creepy ones. That would get me right up in front of the big one.
Oh, right. That's touch, isn't it?
Are you able to take out one of the little ones? They might be affecting Ceridan.
I can try to hit the one that does that.
Yeah, try to do that. That's probably our best bet.
So I don't know if any of you follow basketball
I
in
try not to.
NBA. The Golden State Warriors are ahead of the Bulls 92-50 at halftime.
Okay. Oh, it's relevant because it's happening right now. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I thought it was going to tie into this game somehow.
92 points at halftime.
Cookie and Ceridan, you're up. A bolt of light does fly out and hit the one near Ceridan. And Ceridan, let us see what you do.
No, I've never played Fusion or Mind Control before.
Which is why I said, let me see what you do.
Is he go before or after me?
He goes after you.
Okay. Then Nercel has marked a target for me. And I direct all the zoo.
What do you mean he marks a target for you?
He fired at one.
Ah, I see. Yes.
And so, therefore, I'm going to ask them to attack that.
Okay. He hit the one that had 16 damage. Are you going to the one that looks like he was messing with him, or the one that he shot?
I'm trying to figure out where the 9 damage came on this
one
guy.
was messing with him? Was that something that I could see?
You saw it making clicks at him and like looking at him. And you know it moved up to engage him.
Then yeah, we'll just attack this guy here right in front of him. Nat 20. I need you to make a DC 13 check for me.
17 on the die. Which means
All
it's a
right.
15.
All right, that's fine. There's 9 damage. Second strike comes in.
So if he resisted the pounce, you don't get a second strike.
No, it's a second animal.
There's 3 animals attacking.
How much
Yes.
damage?
You said 12 misses, or does 12
A
hit?
12 miss.
Okay, so
How much
total
was damage?
damage has 9 so far. And an 18.
18 hits.
Right.
Now the baboon flicks it.
Oh, I did that wrong. No, that was a 14 to hit. Okay.
So yeah, 14 misses.
And guys, panic button, yes or no?
Yes.
Cookie,
no.
unstoppers the ever smoking bottle and 60-foot radius of fog
Oh.
blooms out from my location.
Oh no.
Cleon yells, "What the hell are you doing?"
Those things control us with their eyes. They cannot see us.
You don't know that! For sure?
Well, the fog's only 60 foot. We can leave it if we have to.
Speak for his... Well...
My turn's over.
Cleoc is not amused by this.
It's my panic button! I'm out of magic.
Yeah, you notice Evan's response with, yeah, wait, no. And I knew it was going to be something
Too
crazy.
late.
That was the, yeah.
Yadavan wanders, or not Yadavan. Yadavan, you see a large shape. Not as large as the other creature, but you're not sure. And you hear it run into the wall in front.
Given how clumsy our GIF is.
Yadavan and Cleoc, you are up.
Given how clumsy our GIF is, did it sound like him running into the wall?
Probable.
I will not shoot at this creature. Whew. I'm between a rock and a sharp place. Do I see any silhouettes of these guys out the front? Because they're standing between. They're in the cave entrance.
You know
It'll
where
take
they
you a
were
long
at.
time to undress.
What?
Me?
Basically,
Alright,
you can
that's
attack
fine.
with disadvantage.
Okay. I'm going to attack the guy. Well, guy closest to me. I don't see the marker. They got 16 damage. Ah, cool. I rolled a 16 and a 14, which is
Nice.
19.
That hits him.
Alright. That's not a roll, that's a pick up and drop. Roll. And that is an 18 points of damage.
And he died.
So Cleoc tries to focus his mind and remember where
I'm
the
going to use that gap and run past. I'll run the 25 feet, which is, I guess, right there. Because I don't know about our confused friend.
Correct.
Cleoc tries to remember that where the closest enemy was and approach and starts taking wild punches and swings, hoping that it's still there.
Okay.
First attack, that's a 16 hit.
It does.
Dang.
Cool. That is for 7 damage.
Excellent.
I would like for him to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 14.
You fail.
Yeah.
Cool. He is stunned until the end of my next turn. Which means I am now going to make another sword swing. Advantage and disadvantage cancel out.
Beautiful.
That
That's
is
25, I assume, or 26 hits,
Yes.
I assume. For 11 damage.
Nice.
Bonus action, I will punch the man. Or the thing. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. That's a
It's more of a
27 to hit.
27 hits.
And that is for an additional 10 damage.
I am no man.
Nice job.
I could flurry, but I'm going to save key points because I might need them for that guy. But anyway, I'm going to, since I realize I stunned the guy, I'm going to try and position myself between using my mammoth strength to knock over the obstruction.
The tunnel, yeah. Oh,
And-
do you want to move
and I'm
around
done.
him? Or were you moving? Like right where you're at?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. That would be them now. So they are going to try to attack you.
Attack me.
One of them. Oh, he's stunned.
He's stunned. If he could attack me, then bring it on. But number one reason to play monk is stunning strike.
Yep. Does a 14 hit your creatures, John?
14, yeah, we'll hit both.
Okay. So pick one of them and give it 6 damage. And if it's still alive, it takes an additional 8. Otherwise, another one takes 8.
Okay. Well, the first one took 6 damage and 8 damage. Okay, the baboon just died. Poor baboon. He disappears, and I'll say the tiger take 8.
If you'd said the lion would have died too.
It was 6 and 8 total. I was saying it takes 6.
The
And
lion
if it's
is
still
at-
alive, it takes 8.
Oh, okay. Then no, the
2
baboon
hits.
took it.
The baboon has 3 hit points.
Is the tiger?
Wait, if the baboon
Down?
has 3 hit points, then the 6 would have killed it.
That's
Yeah.
what I said.
Oh, okay, that's what I was saying. Yeah, it's 2 hits.
Okay, then another creature took
Okay.
the second hit.
Right. So 8.
Logically,
Yeah. Yes.
the tiger's down to
Okay.
19.
All right, and that is that. So,
What's the big guy going to do?
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh boy.
I need someone to roll a d3.
It's a D6.
Divide
Fine.
I'll roll it. 3.
It's 2.5.
He went to the motion, and that was to determine which motion he went to. Yadavan,
Oh bugger.
Cleoc, you got avoided. Saradin?
That's mean,
Yeah, by
sir.
random
Of course,
chance you get
Saradin.
hit.
What? Oh, you went to the motion.
Metagame, it would be probably a mercy if Saradin goes down. we can get him back up.
Saradin, you take 18 hit points.
I forgot I was muted again.
It's alright. You took 18 hit points of damage. As you feel some claws scratch into you, but the mouth nips over your head.
Does he really feel it in a state of confusion?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you can still be confused and feel the pain.
Are you
You
still
just
alive,
confused where
Saradin?
it's coming from.
Literally hanging on a thread.
1 hit point.
Alright.
Got it.
Can he even talk
So-
to us?
Nope.
He did take damage when he's mind controlled, so I don't know whether that means anything.
Well, to
Well,
that you
I
hear
still
one
hear him
of
flailing around there, so
the, to the,
this is
actually
okay.
on that, you hear the Neogi there hiss something out, and you hear the big creature retort with yeah. It's like and that big one roars back at him. That being said, that is their turn. So Norsil's like, guys, I do not
Yeah?
see anything. What is it you would like to have done, as there is no visibility?
At the moment, just I don't think there's anything to be done. Saradin needs help, but we can't help him yet.
I will shoot a blind shot over there then,
That works.
because we heard the big guy charge over there. Wow, with advantage, he still takes the damage. That's good.
How long does your smoke last?
A long time.
Cookie and Saradin are up. Saradin, we need to
Hours?
see what you
Let's just put it this way: it will never go away.
Until you stop up the bottle?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Did you say Cookie was next?
Yes.
I'm gonna roll for them to attack.
Sheridan, I need you to roll me one attack at disadvantage.
Here comes the great sword.
Since pouncing is out of the order, that'll be. Could these guys smell?
Sure, that would tell them where to go to. Doesn't mean they can see clear enough.
It's really advantage on perception for tracking. It's not really for attacking.
Correct.
Yeah.
Attack rolls 5.
Okay, so I.
What did you say, Sheridan?
Disadvantage, you take the lower one, right?
Right.
Correct. The one of the cats landed for 6 damage on the one they're attacking.
All right. And what did you get, Sheridan?
5.
5? Okay. You swing your sword and a miss. Yonovan and Cleok. Let's see what you do this turn.
I'm gonna shoot a disadvantage at the big guy. Yeah, that's a 3 on the first one. So not much reason to do that. And then I'm gonna run 25 feet over here. Just to keep moving every time I shoot at the big guy. For reasons.
Kaboom. Alright, this guy is still stunned, so I'm gonna slash him with my sword. Probably not slash him with my sword, that's a 13.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna try again. That's worse. Key point, flurry of blows. Alright, how about a 20?
That hits.
It's the lowest I've heard you ever roll.
6 points of damage. The second flurry attack is a... Oh.
You
I'm
punch
going
it
to
in
run
your
up I'm going to run up to this guy and not waste my flurry of blows and actually hit him too.
All right. This one would be at
Oh, wait.
disadvantage.
This is a disadvantage. Never mind. I'm not even going to bother rolling the second dice.
Okay.
Yeah, well, unless that ones matter, potentially. Oh, there's a 20. Oh, yeah, wasted that one.
All right. I need someone to roll a d2. Basically high-low.
Low.
All right.
Oh, hi.
Clear, what's your AC?
17. I did not punch with a normal attack.
Would it be higher if you did?
Yes. I get +2 if I use one of my attack actions to make an unarmed strike.
That's crazy. Dude, the Umber Hulk moves over to you and claws at you and bites at you and miss with all of it.
An Umber Hulk?
Barely.
Oh, I never thought it was that.
Yeah, Shut it.
It's like, did something come behind me? And I just naturally,
You just kind of
instinctively dodge.
dodge aside as claws. Woof, woof. And you dodge
It's a little
the,
drafty in this cave.
while doing so, you also dodge the claws from the creature in front of you.
Oh.
So you just kind of dodged all the hits that turn. They did nothing because you dodged all the hits. So, Nurasil's up.
Monkey
Guys,
tank.
I don't know where the big guy went. What would you like me to do?
Hey, did we hear? Hey, yo, Gif, are you okay? Is our friend responsive at all, or is he still non-responsive?
He's dazed.
Well, if you can find our big friend, maybe you could heal him a bit. It looks like the fight has left him. I think he's over there in the corner.
I don't see him here. I'll keep looking.
I can imagine the Narsil
Okay.
just dashing across the corridor and just bumping into the wall. Saradin, is that you? No.
It's more he moved at like half speed, which is why it took his full turn to go that far, and had light,
Yeah.
and kind of just walked along trying to scan for anything.
That's fair.
So Cookie and Saradin. Saradin,
Yes.
I need you to
Does a 15 hit?
roll all your attacks at disadvantage, but I need you to roll them. A 15 does hit.
Alright. The dude takes 10 damage.
Oh. Okay. Well, never mind. Saradin. You can do whatever you want.
And now, oh, I'm free?
Yep.
You're free? Hi, Cerdin's free!
Well,
Hey.
you don't know that yet.
Oh, sorry.
Cerdin
I
doesn't
thought
say
he yelled
anything.
it out.
Nope. Not unless he says to. He was asking me, I think, was he free? And I'm saying, yes, you are free.
Oh, my head, and my back, and my arms, and my legs, and my... Alright, I'll stop now.
Saradin, the effect of being confused and being mind-controlled fades.
What happened? Hitting me.
You're looking right against
Something
the
about
wall.
Aw.
Like your back's against the wall, and like your sword swung out in thin air. Nothing. But you're not sure why it's like hitting the ground.
Okay.
You do feel all your wounds, and no one knows about your wounds.
I
Well,
don't
we're
feel
reasonably
so
certain
good.
he's hurt.
Okay, since you said that, Saradin. Saradin, can you come this way?
Put on attempts a drunk walk. No. He goes overdrive.
Anything else you want to do? Is that it?
That's it.
All right.
Now would be a very, 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 very good time to use Second Wind.
Oh,
true.
yeah. I'll use my second wind.
Not that I want to play your character, but I remember you saying you didn't remember it, so...
I do thank you for reminding me.
Did you really get down to 1 hit point?
Yes, I had 1 hit point.
I expected you to be dead after that second set of damage.
If the Nyogi hadn't called the Hulk off, it would have continued to devour him. So he literally was about to die.
So,
But the only nerd left was the one that had mind controlled him. Didn't want him to die yet, because wanted him to go wail on one of the party members, so called the Emperor Hulk off.
Well, I'm slightly better now. That's it for me.
Yanavan, Kleok, you're up. Do your rolls, get your moves. I need to go check on something. I'll be right back.
alright. Cold nose. Ah. Do. First one. Do. Not enough. Darn it. A 17 didn't hit, right?
Not earlier, no.
Bollocks. Because it's only a 16. Disadvantage
Alright.
sucks.
Alright, I'm going to make these rolls. I changed the color of one of the dice to, I guess, pink. So I'm going to, in the event I somehow hit with disadvantage, apply Stunning Strike. I'm going to roll all of my attacks and stuff with disadvantage, but in the event my stun hits on one of the earlier ones, my pink die will be considered my first roll to cancel my disadvantage. And I should mark these down. I'm hoping the 18 hits, but I don't know.
An 18 should hit if this is what he said it is.
Shame that a 16 doesn't.
No, he's got 18 armor class. 17 already missed earlier.
I know. 4d6 and just do a.
Very little has more than 18 armor class.
I need like an ancient dragon.
You got 19, don't you, Cookie?
I
Is you
do, but what
is you a
player
cheater?
character? You can be player characters and have more, but
Oh wait, my proficiency is higher, so my DC is actually one higher than I thought it was.
it should be 14. Well, 15?
Oh wait, 14. Proficiency is only +3 still.
Yeah.
That's right. For some reason, I was thinking it was +4 for some reason.
My spell save is 13.
It's okay.
And my stunning strike save is 14 because it's 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
You got a +3 wisdom.
I do.
Impressive.
I'm a monk. I like having high wisdom because every 2 points of wisdom gives me +1 armor class.
That's just cheating.
But in order to get that feature, I can't be wearing armor or using a shield.
Earlier in the season 2 of Critical Role, one of the characters goes to a shop to get a monk bracelet instead of armor to boost the AC, and it was just like super expensive.
I would love bracers of defense right about now.
Yeah, and she was complaining about the price, and he's like, "Well, it's a very specialized enchant artifact that's not, it's not an easy thing to do. It's not a shield. It's for a very special class. You chose this class."
I know I already rolled it, but I kind of want to actually key point dodge if I didn't stun him instead.
Wah,
It's
Oh, well.
wah.
I'll just hope
But
that he rolls like a 1 on his con save, because I imagine a big guy like this actually has a pretty decent con save.
Alright, sorry about that.
I missed. It was really sad. It's like a 26 and a 16.
Oh, Cleo?
Alright, Nate. This might get a little complicated. Our first attack with my sword was an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Actually, I guess I should roll damage in case I actually kill him before any kind of stuns matter. I really doubt I kill him, but yeah, 6 damage. I would like a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
DC what?
14.
Okay. You got a 15.
Bollocks.
Bummer. I already rolled the dice, so I made 2 further unarmed attacks and missed with both of them.
Okay.
I would have hit with one if I'd actually stunned him, but
Right, I get that. So, alright, he's gonna go at you again, since you're right there in front of him.
And since she hit him and I didn't.
yeah, if I had been thinking about it, I would have wait, so he has disadvantage. Key point dodge would have been just dumb.
Yeah. So, he missed?
Also, my AC is 19 this turn.
Oh, nice.
Because I used an unarmed attack as a normal attack.
Now, guys, do you like my fog or not? Huh? That's
Cork
cookie
it.
for you.
I'm really glad that's disadvantage and not advantage.
Yeah, he just barely missed you. And that's his turn.
No, I see that 20 on die.
Mm-hmm.
Put a cork in. I can't see anything.
I can't see anything either. I'll take your word at it. I don't know if that stops this or not.
I do know he's having a hard time hitting me. I certainly wouldn't want him to hit me, but I can't hit him either.
Where'd all the dice go?
They're on the table.
I don't know. I turned one of
More
them
of them.
pink. I don't know what happened to my pink dice.
Ceridan, 21 health. And Cookie and Ceridan, you are up.
You cut out.
I am what?
Cookie and Ceridan are up, and Ceridan gets 21 health.
Oh, that is much better.
Ceridan, Nursil reaches out at you, and you feel a burst of warmth. And your wounds close up.
Thanks, little buddy.
Everybody's a little buddy to you.
Exactly.
So I know you rolled both of them with disadvantage, Cookie.
Yep. So one of them hits.
But one
Yeah.
of them has pack tactics, and I'm already standing next to it because the lion has pack tactics.
All right. High, the first pair was the lion. Low, it was the tiger. All right. So the lion rolled that. The lion's got the pack tactics, so the lion would hit on a 16, and then the 8 and 20. Either way, it works out the same, man. But thank you.
That's fair.
9 damage. Cookie shudders the bottle. Nothing's happening.
I imagine it'll take a long time to dissipate even then.
It does. Takes 10 minutes.
Oh gosh. That's expected.
It really is a panic button. It's pretty good for that.
Well, it's pretty great to uncork it and then run. Just fill up an entire passageway with smoke.
Ceridan, are you up?
Yeah.
What do you
Wait a
wanna do?
second. I want to see if I can do something. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can use this. Use a battle master skill for my first attack, and then a different skill for my second attack.
Yeah.
Okay. To pull out my bow and arrow again and shoot at this thing.
Okay, disadvantage.
Yeah. Dang it. Yeah, that attack misses. In that case, up closer and yell at Kleok to kill that thing and use my commando strike to give him an extra attack.
Okay.
Nice.
That's me.
Yep.
All right. Disadvantage. Wah, wah. That's not going to do it.
All right. So, his turn. After Yanav and Cleop go. So see if you get to prevent him from having another bite.
Nope.
All right. First attack with the sword is a. The second attack with my fist is a. Bonus action with my fist is a.
Oh no.
I'm done.
Boom, swish, swish, swish.
All right, he's going to attack back.
I should have disengaged, maybe, but eh.
Oh, I'm seeing the ones.
But he's having as many problems hitting me as I have. I'm okay with this.
Boom, swish, 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 swish. Oh, it looks like it did hit something.
Yeah, this is
No.
Nerso rolling his. Which I wouldn't know if his attack going against the save would be advantage or not, but I don't.
So, Cleoc, you see a ball of Lego flying past you and just impact the wall. Cookie, Certain, you're up.
That was so eventful.
I instinctively flinch and duck, but nobody sees it.
I guess that Cookie's actually going to try
The
to
lion next
join.
to you snickers. Go for it, Cookie.
So I'll do this in order of lion, tiger, and me.
Oh my.
So the lion is 1, then tiger, then me. Well, that's a hit, and a hit, and a hit. Wait, no. The 3 is a miss.
Yeah.
So what's my plus?
I missed that.
Probably not high enough.
If you're using a dagger
It's a +1 dagger, so
with your dex, with your plus your proficiency,
20.
That hits.
Alright, so we've got a hit at this plus a dagger is a measly that. Um, 12 damage.
Respectable.
Okay.
That's something. I caused this problem. I am sorry, but
well, I
at
would
least
probably.
we're not dead.
Well, he might be dead, but I might be dead, and then Sheridan might be dead too. So.
Alright, Certain. You are up. Once more.
Okay. I charge it
Uh-oh.
and swing with my sword.
Okay.
Does Sword of Vengeance apply here?
Sword of Vengeance applies to if that thing's attacked him since the last thing that attacked him died, but I don't know what happens with mind control versus Sword of Vengeance.
That's why I was asking.
Let's just forget about it.
That's fair.
That would have been something to
18.
bring up before. 18 hits.
4 damage. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, 4 rolls, so 7 damage. Oh, plus the +1. 8 damage, sorry. Okay. Now I'll go ahead and attack it again. So 18.
18 hits.
7 damage.
Alright.
That's it.
Yadaven and Cleoc are up once more.
Seeing he is surrounded by my friends, I'm going to run in and stab him with my bayonet.
That gets rid of the disadvantage.
Yeah, it does.
Or no, because we weren't doing advantage on melee attacks. We're doing +2 for flanking.
Okay,
Right.
well. Okay.
Right.
Sweet.
Yeah, otherwise that would make this insane. You just
Yeah.
fog cloud and then surround your enemy, and you can attack him just fine.
The problem is they would do the same to you, and that's part of the
Right.
reason of doing away with advantage is so the enemies don't all get advantage on you as well. Clea, you're up.
Alright, first attack with said sword is a The second attack with a punch is a 18!
Nice.
Yay!
You doing your stun again or not?
That is 7 damage, and yes, I will be attempting to stun. Wah
18 on the
wah.
die. How much damage
Um,
was it?
7. Bonus action attack, punch is a. It was almost good, but nope.
Yeah. Is that all?
That's all.
So, Cookie and Saradin are up. Another bolt of light goes flying past his head.
Did he not attack us?
Oh yeah, he does go after you guys. Kind of assuming he's going to miss with disadvantage, but yeah, we'll see what he does.
He's got Yonovan in range now. Might
Yep.
actually hit him.
No, he rolled a 3 on the die. But does Yonovan have like 11 AC? Or
Nah, 15.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I don't even know who he's attacking.
I'm not going to bother looking unless he gets over an 18. Or not an 18, over a 15, because I don't think anyone has below a 15 AC. I guess the creatures might, but... Yonovan, you
Yep.
take 14 damage as he bites you.
Yay.
Cookie, Saradin, what are you guys doing?
Let me roll. That's 1. No. 2 17s. What the heck? All right.
Don't frown, be glad.
Yep, that sounds good. It's just coincidental. 18 damage.
Ooh.
That's because there's 3 of me.
I'm attacking 3 times and can't hit him once, so...
Well, I'm attacking 5 times.
So, after that you see the field dissipate around the ship. The beast falls, and you see another ship
We
leaving in
would
the
see that
distance.
if you were out of the fog.
Well, I figured you'd go to the entrance as the guy died.
We stumble out of the fog. Oh man, how's our ship doing?
I'm going to roll investigation to see how the ship is doing.
That seems fair.
No, it looks pretty good to me.
Well,
We'll
You have a
also
point.
investigate.
I tried to make that sound sarcastic.
22, how's the ship doing?
The ship actually looks fine. You see that they start moving. They're like, hey, they were here for all of us. They knew you guys were going in there.
How long have you been... Wait. You wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't know how long. But we're glad you guys
Did they
made
get
it.
here right as we went in?
It was shortly after.
Okay, we've been in there for a while.
Their
They're
ship
coming
was
out.
maintaining the field. and we will pick up there next week after you guys have your long rest. Okay?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Excellent.
It doesn't sound like the ship's safe either. We should have just rested in the dungeon.